tutti ragazzi, bentornati sul canale del Pipistrello d'Arezzo per questo nuovo gameplay di Avowed. Si continua cari pipistrelli, questo nuovo gameplay di Avowed. Continuiamo, dovevamo entrare nel giardino perché l'avevamo trovato, le varie vicissitudini. Eccoci qua, Ombre del passato fare l'indagine una cucube con gli azzi, andiamo. E già c'erano anche i nostri amichetti che ci aspettavano. Cazzo di uccello di merda. Canne secca di scarabeo. Prendila va, non si sa mai.
The branch break. Glory in the brush! Look out! Earth and rock! Dodge this!
Oh, look at that Audra. What else might be here?
The heart of the Akita beats. Our veins stir. You are close. Seek the ancient kith.
Cerca gli antichi kit che dimorano qui, ti mostreranno la via. Ti mostreranno la via. Bello quella ladra qua. Circondata. Bisogna capire dove andare. Allora, intanto non ho iniziato a sto posto. Qua non si può andare, quindi controlliamo di qua. Qua è chiuso, anche qua è chiuso. Qua che c'è? Qua c'è un buco. No. Ok, dici di andare di qua.
An intruder comes.
That's a ghost.
E chi è questo? Un'umana. Un fantasma.
You don't belong here. Why have you come? What business do you have in this place? Tell me, before I strike you down. So you come to the gardener, unwanted and without invitation. And you bring more demands to their feet.
The gardener. That must be how the ancient Akidans referred to their god. To stop it all.
I am Numena, Tebaro Senakis, and guardian of the Akita and the living lands. They came swarming, relentless, these juggernauts. So many they stole the heat from the stars. They brought death to our temples. They brought doom to our kin. And the sky held no sun as our children screamed.
Oh, I know this. You speak of the Magfolk.
Yes, Story Seeker. Their corpses remain, as do our memories of what they did to us. After our gardener? If so, I've learned so much. Our words were burned. Our buildings were broken. Anything that was of Akita, they destroyed.
That's why there are no records. No histories.
We fought so hard, but we fell too. Then they trapped our gardener.
Trapped. A sepulchre of endless night. Bones beneath roots. Stop this. No one answers. The light, it blinded us. Why were we so afraid?
The gardener quickens. This hastens our fears. The gardener was afraid, yes. They were terrified. That was all they saw. Death hungers and cannot be sated. That which killed the Akita wants more slaughter still. So our gardener calls then, begging one more time to be set free.
We wait. They know. They understand. Why do they hinder you?
When the gardener calls, there is no turning away.
Ah, una serie di
But
prove
you will
pure.
prove yourself to us through a series of trials. Survive these trials, and you will know the way to the garden. First is a trial of strength. Demonstrate your might against our ancient dead, and earn the right to face
Certo,
the
ci mancava pure
second.
le prove.
May yours be kinder than ours. The path to the garden lays before you. It is the only way. Go now. Your trials begin.
Queste prove hanno inizio, certo, ti pareva.
Understudies, we just spoke to an ancient
Capito, ma
Akita.
dovete andare qua. Cazzo. Certo. Quanti siete, bastardi!
On the left!
Bastardi!
Well, that was certainly a nightmare.
Aspetta che raccoglie l'essenza, cazzo.
That ghost called you a Tebaru Sanakis. That must be what the Akita called their godlikes.
Che cazzo, pure lo scheletro. Merda, devo recuperare. Merda. Dov'è la pozione? Porca puttana. Sì. Allora, pozione senza me la data, fanculo.
Nice of them to give us a little break, isn't it?
They're gathering their strength. We should do the same.
Fanculo scheletri di merda, madonna. Fanculo scheletri di merda.
On the left!
Di puttana maledetti. Cazzo, che volete, bastardi? Bastardi maledetti, scheletri del cazzo! Fanculo! Quanti cazzo siete? Porca puttana maiala! Figli di puttana maledetti! Figli di Troia! Senza pozioni, porca puttana! Fanculo. Ma poi da solo, figli di puttana, maledetti bastardi, figli di Troia. Ho finito anche la pozione. Fanculo. Cazzo fai? Culo, figli di puttana. Attenzione, una sega, ho finito anche ogni cosa. Ora muoio, Guarda, maiala puttana Troia. Sono da solo, porca puttana, come farò? Ecco fatto. Puttana della Madonna, puttana maledetta. Ma quanti cazzo siete, porca Troia impestata della maiala? Come cazzo fai a batterli tutti? Tutto sotto, cioè come cazzo fai? Fanculo, figli di puttana, madonna. Cazzo. Come cazzo fai? Immaginavo. Cazzo, ma poi da solo, porca puttana maiala. Perché mi ci fanno andare da solo, figli di puttana? Ma porca troia maledetta, ma guarda che gioco di merda. Oh, ma questa attento cazzo sopra. che cazzo? Vaffanculo!
I'm coming for Ludwig next.
Nice of them to give us a little break, isn't it?
They're gathering their strength. We should do the same. More of them. From the walls.
Get off me!
Vaffanculo, allora, avete rotto il cazzo. Controllo. Figli di Troia, siete veramente dei figli di Troia, maledetti. Ma poi è pieno, è pieno, è pieno. Scheletri di merda. Vaffanculo, allora. Curati una sega, curati. Porca troia. Che capita il cazzo? Guarda sti stronzi maledetti bastardi. Porca troia bastarda maiale.
That's the last. Thanks for the first try. On to the second.
Porca puttana, fammi aumentare la potenza, va. Sì, la potenza, cazzo, adesso subito, madonna. Sennò che mi aveva sbloccato. Aspetta, mago che c'era sbloccabile. Potenza anche quella.
Look! Now we've got another door.
Another stranger.
Culo.
You have the gardener's markings, but you are not one of us. You did not fall with us. Why have you come here? Tell me your mind. Tell me what rides in it. The Magfolk sought the gardener too, and our gardener did not want to be found. Our gardener knew what the Magfolk would do, and they broke the world to keep themselves safe. The waters boiled, the land opened, the rivers rose, and we drowned.
We broke the pain. We died with them. How could... did we do this? We bleed, they bleed, the magfolk strike. How could we pierce the vein? We cannot, we writhe. Why must we feel this again?
There were so few of us left when the magfolk were at our doors. They did what they thought was best, yes. Our gardener never asks. They only act. Their ways are not the ways of people. You
La
want
prova
a
della
path
mente. Prima
to
la
the
prova della
garden?
forza, allora la prova della mente.
Pass this trial of
La
the
tua
mind.
intelligenza.
Show me
Speriamo
how
non sia un
clever
enigma,
you
porca
are.
puttana, perché se no veramente...
We will know the breadth of your wisdom before we let you learn what our gardener truly is.
La prova della saggezza, ci mancava anche
Devagita's
questo.
answers must be working,
Che fava.
right?
I wonder if there's a
Posso che c'è? Aspetta. Ho visto una pozione lì. Questa pozione la voglio. Porca puttana. Prima la prova di forza, ora la prova di saggezza. Cazzarola. Ci mancavano anche le prove. E ora?
We are nearly free now.
Ma sono insieme a loro, sì, sono insieme.
Oh, just find
cazzo.
the right rhythm and we'll be through in a flash.
Aia! Lo sapevo, porca puttana! Ma porca troia, oh! Aia, 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 aia! Cazzo! Lo sapevo che era difficile. E sono morto, l'ho visto. Porca puttana, proprio ci sono una lama lì. Ma vaffanculo, che prove di merda! Ok, questi sono i punti del gioco che ho.
Oh, just find the right rhythm and we'll be through in a flash.
Oh, cazzo, porca puttana! Ma ti cavi dal cazzo, no! Che cazzo fai? No, ancora, madonna! Fanculo. Fanculo, fanculo, fanculo. Porca puttana, questa non sarà facile. Era meglio un enigma che sta cacata. Porca troia.
Oh, just find the right rhythm and we'll be through in a flash.
E che diavolo però, porco Dio! Troia maiale. Bastardi, maledetti bastardi. Come la porta è sbarrata?
These ghosts aren't very helpful, are they?
Che ce ne sono? Siamo sopra un albero. Aspetta, c'è la pozione, la prendo, cazzo. Che scherzi, granata uguale. Maledetti bastardi. No, 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 no! Bastardi, figli di puttana! Che cazzo è il fuoco? Voi siete pazzi.
these traps. Ridiculous when you think about it.
Lo scudo di ghiaccio. Le trappole qui, guarda qua.
This just seems unfair.
Sì, cazzo, e come cazzo faccio? Pezzi di merda. Posso aspettare un comando che voglio.
Little power goes a long way.
Puttana. Cosa fa sto cretino? Culo, bastardi.
The Echidans are being less welcoming than I'd hoped.
What did you expect? They're dead.
They must be trying to protect their gardener. Still, this feels hostile.
Don't worry. We're getting answers. With or without their help.
L'arco, ma dovremmo essere a buon punto. Torna qua, sì, passa la terza prova. Se provi c'è. Protezione che sarebbe una specie di. Ah, impugna che è una protezione del non dominante. Ok, niente. Porca puttana.
But you are an outlander. Somehow you've proven to have strength and wit. We now see what you represent. We know the truth of you. We cannot risk you causing another calamity. One last time.
L'ultima,
and no
ancora una prova. Che
This
palle,
I vow.
maledetti voi.
I, Catenrus, who was Tebaru Sonakis once, understand promises, unlike some. No more words. You have not earned the right. Finish your last trial. You come as a supplicant. You do not have the privilege of questions. Go.
Va, dimmi almeno come la prova. Completa la terza e ultima prova.
The living should not heed the advice of the dead.
Armiamoci perché qui io mica sai.
Of course, these trials require a leap of faith.
Ora ho trovato. Cazzo.
You bear our gardener's mark.
The gardener has grown roots into the Outlander.
What do you truly seek
Che è
now?
questo? Totem della morte degli elfi. Non so cosa serve. Ma voi mi seguite, sì? Meno male.
The fur on the back of my neck is standing up.
Cazzo, che succede?
Somehow you bested our trials. Like vermin, you persist.
Like vermin, you endured. You kept your head.
You live where worthier souls have fallen.
Il tuo viaggio si
But
conclude qui.
your journey ends here.
In che senso?
Soil hardens. Hesitation. Why do we smell fear? They are here to be found. Why? Why will they not free us?
This is where you die, Outlander. We cannot risk you provoking the Gardener and causing another calamity.
So, we will not have another calamity in this land again.
If you are as noble a creature as you claim, you will let your bones rest here with ours.
Stai scherzando?
Now, lay your life down. We will all rest quietly. The gardener will not be disturbed.
Can I? But you have done nothing to warrant my trust. Words will not hold the Gardener. If you think that, you are a fool indeed. Ready your arms.
Spoiler le armi, ti pareva? Me ne immaginavo. Che cacavate il cazzo.
We've got company!
Sapevo che cacavate il cazzo. Vedete bastardi troiani. Ora quanto cazzo tocca? Ma vaffanculo. No, la pozione del senso.
Anyone else want to die a second time?
Oh, it looks like we got a prize on the table over there.
Stardi di
Let's take a
troia.
look, shall we?
Ce l'ho fatta? Cazzo. E ora? Dispositivo Echida, interagisci.
Wow. I've never seen an Echidan device like this. These mechanisms, they mark the locations of important sites. It's a map.
Ever closer. We must speak of this.
A map? I can't believe it survived all these years. Just waiting for the right hands to pick it up again.
Don't rush me, dearie. Echidan isn't easy to translate, you know.
So close. We reach. Find us in...
Your gods said hello, didn't they? Go on then, deal with them. I need time to translate.
Devo andare a Lagra. Ok, aspetta. Aspetta proprio, cazzo. Faccio un pensierino.
Envoy, your god wants a chat.
You are here. You heard us in the roots. You seek the garden. You know the way. But the Jabaru Sinakis, they turn from you. You have shown us only kindness and patience. Surely they would welcome you as kin, grafted from the same root. Ungrateful! They forget what we have done for them, how we loved them. We were theirs, and they were ours, and we told them to protect the wild and the green. In return, we promised to protect them, and we were true, always. We protected them. We did not choose this. We did not want this. The earth shook. The waters rose. We will not remember. Do not question us. Blame slips between the bones like a blade. We lived in harmony. We were at peace, and then they came with metal bodies and murderous intent. We tried to stop them. Not our fault. We did not will this. We did not do this. We tried. We did not want them to die. We loved them. We tried. We loved them so much. We did not cause pain. The spirits lie. We love them most. They twist our words. We will show you. Let us offer you another gift. A seedling of power.
Germonia di potere.
We will show you our favor. Wait. An intruder.
Un intruso, una luce abbagliante si avvicina.
Near. The wire. A razor in our throat. Stop her! We writhe. We bleed. She brings the purging fire at her back. She comes to trap us. Out! Set her out! Set us free!
Mi sa che c'è l'inquisitrice qui. Quella maledetta. Cazzo. Già.
Wake up! Wake up! What happened? Are you all right? What did you do? Oh, really? It's hard to tell with all the dream thralls around.
While you were unconscious, the Adra pillar was not. A great deal of energy passed through it, to parts unknown.
You can't hear all the dream thralls trying to get in now. What happened with Stop It All? Once we get past all these dream thralls, I'll be excited to see what scares a god. They're flooding the area, so I think it's a great time to leave. Now! The map points us to Galawain's tusks. We'll find the way to the garden there. We just have to find a godless tower on the southern coast, and boom! There's our entrance into the garden.
We should talk to Marius. He knows the tusks better than anyone. Until then, we must ready ourselves for a fight.
Capito dalle parti.
They're coming!
Much as I hate to lose it, let's get out of here before more dreams.
Ma c'è l'indicatore, cazzo.
It's getting a little crowded. We should go.
Fuggite, fuggite!
In the eyes!
It's getting a little crowded.
Chi cazzo sono?
We've got company.
Look out!
Enemy to the right.
Fuggi, 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 fuggi!
You won't get through this. Look out there.
Leave before you worsen the situation.
Ruins are overgrown with corruption. Should burn it out before it spreads.
You're a child playing at being a hero. You understand none of the forces at work here.
The Circle of Archmagi has overstepped their authority. Again.
I don't know how to explain this any better. This is not a problem
Hello.
to solve with cannons or steel.
Envoy, I hope you found what you were looking for. Because those ruins are about to be a distant memory.
Metti.
And the Dream Scourge. Yet you walked away unscathed. Fascinating. This is a spring from which the Dream Scourge flows, injecting poison into the veins of the island.
No, a cleansing fire. Poison or cure?
The same poison we burned out of Fior Messiverno.
The only thing you burned was hope, and I am determined to get it back, even if I must take it from you.
Charming. Stand by my side, and we can strike a blow at the Dream Scourge. And at Sappadal. An Inquisitor seeks answers, some through interrogation, others through prayer. I've been watching you, Envoy. You, who survived when so many godlike fell. I even asked the gods what made you so remarkable. And the burned queen opened my eyes to what you are. We knew the chaos of the living lands had an origin. How could I have known that you were its offspring? Different wars on the same battlefield. There are two plagues in the living lands, Help me destroy one, and the other will follow.
Ashes. Nothing of the Akita will remain.
We may not burn out the dream scourge here, but we can burn out its symptoms and take the fight to your patron.
Spirits cry out, bury the fire, but still they rage.
Hubris. She assumes a great deal about a force she barely understands.
Always thinking with your sword. You zealots never change. I happen to like these ruins. They've been very informative. Without them, I'd never have learned there was a new god in the living lands.
Another reason why they should be destroyed. Sapadal is dangerous, but an archmage is more unpredictable by far.
I do love it when people choose to listen to reason. I have an alternate solution to the problem at hand.
This should be amusing.
I am not talking to you, am I? Don't interrupt me.
Depends on your perspective, I suppose.
I can sever the connection between the Adra in the ruins and the rest of the living lands. It will isolate the dream-scourged essence and halt the creation of new dream thralls in Shatterscarp. But those that exist will remain. My solution will end the plague in this region, I believe, and keep Ludwig from having to do terrible things to those nice ruins. I knew I liked you for a reason. Yes, there is a catch. It's also what you may call a large one. Severing the Adra will require the use of a truly immense amount of essence, which, well, will result in a few deaths.
A few deaths? What about Quilici? And the other Furians? And Quilici?
Gods, you're right.
Gentle sleep. One moment day, the next, a poppy's dream to carry them to the Garden of Night. They would feel no pain.
You also will not enjoy hearing that it may cost a few dozen deaths. Possibly even 100. There is no control over who will perish in the process. But it will stop the Dream Scourge from spreading in Shatterscarp. No new Dream Thralls will be created.
Grim is one of the smartest people alive. If she says this is the way, it's hard to argue, no matter how much we might want to.
It's not an ideal solution. But it is easier to save a life when you've amputated the necrotic limb, so to speak.
You surprise me, Envoy. She would sacrifice the very people we're trying to save, and for what? Not even to destroy the Dream Scourge. Merely to slow it down.
Destroying the ruins and killing the Dream Thralls within is also a short-term measure. Ludwig's solution will eventually result in the same number of casualties, possibly even more. Unfortunate, but such is the reality of our situation. So long as the Dream Scourge exists, more people will become infected. And the infected will take more lives, and this will continue indefinitely.
She has no idea what the consequences of her actions might be. And neither do you. Envoy, I want to show you something.
Oh, attenzione ragazzi, si cava la maschera. Si maschera. Dai, vedete cosa c'è. Ma non ce lo fa vedere. Che cazzo è un teschio? porca puttana, è un teschio. C'ha la faccia a teschio di
I
Pipistrello.
swore an oath to my goddess. A solemn vow that I
Porca
would give
puttana.
everything in service to her.
Questa me
Even
l'aspettavo.
myself. And I did so, gladly. Sapadal wants the same devotion from you. The only difference is, you never had a choice.
Aspetta. Decido io cosa succederà, che non so cosa succederà.
The mask is my true face, my covenant with my goddess. The obligation I chose. And what makes you so sure the decision is truly yours? Sapadal has been whispering in your ear, guiding you, influencing you. You owe Sapadal nothing, and yet they demand everything. That is not devotion. It's cruel.
What an amateur. She accuses Sapadal of what she intends to inflict on you. Don't fall for it.
Yes, quite difficult to decide whether to believe your new god or the angry skeleton actively threatening us.
Godlike. I leave the choice to you. Both options will bring harm. The question is, which will bring
Una bella
more
scelta.
good?
What a relief. You really scared me there, Envoy.
I don't like our options.
È una scelta
but maybe we
obbligata
can
perché
learn something from
comunque
this one.
è una scelta che comporta
just
comunque
hope
tutte
Kalichi
e
is
delle parti
alright.
delle morti, quindi
So be it. Sapadal's hold over you is stronger than I suspected.
Rune, strengthen the living leaves. We twine.
Attune your soul to Sapadal to assist my focus on the Adra. You're the only one who can do that part. And Yatsley, come, help me. I think you'll enjoy this. Marinzos clapan ed marslante.
abilità deiforme ramo reciso, abilità deiforme attivo, conferisce la velocità di movimento massima per 20 secondi. Ci ha dato punti abilità, sì, ci ha dato punti abilità. Bene, bene, mettiamo questi punti abilità. Allora, vediamo che posso mettermi però. Anche quella della salute sarebbe interessante. Del mago che mi posso sbloccare un cazzo.
I am delighted to have been right about you. I was hoping you'd have the cold logic I wanted to see. We've dealt with the Dream Scourge, but you'll still have some cleaning up to do. Now that I know this was all because of a new god flailing in their cage, the Living Lands is no longer of interest to me. Another god. There are so many. If a new one is more aberrant than another, does it really matter? But that is for you to wrestle with. I'm done here. However, I have one final question for your young wizard.
For... me?
You have shown a great deal of talent, Yatsley. Few can harness so much essence with ease. I could use your assistance. And the companionship. It's really dreary being alone. Should you wish to return with me, I would happily take you on as my apprentice. The rest of the circle do not often visit, which is good because they're
Pensate, gli ha
tiresome.
offerto
You,
l'apprendistato.
however, are a power worth shaping. And rather delightful to boot.
Well, obviously, I'm... Wait. Really? You want me to... Wow. That would be... amazing! But, I have to think about it. At the very least, the envoy would be lost without me. And so would my lover. Though the idea of finally devoting more time to magic is... tempting.
Don't worry. My work will still be here when you're done with your godlike's quest. Whatever you decide, it will be some months before I depart. You know where to find me. Be clever, godlike. Don't think too much with your heart.
Why are we deferring to that maniac Ringgrim?
Allora, quante merti a terza? Però devo andare alla mappa, però. Perché se devo parlare con te merti a terza... ho capito terza, ma... tornerò al faro. Tanto devo tornare alla città. Farò il viaggio rapido dal faro.
Bury in the brush! Ow! Burns the blind!
Oh, ma che cazzo dove ha fatto partire qui, porco dissi? No, mi sa che ho sbagliato io. Porca puttana, maiala, puttana, maiala, puttana. Che ci mai una mappa, madonna. Cazzo, sono andato di qua, sì, per forza. Sono un cretino. Forza. Ah, scusa, mi dice di qua diritto, scusa, dove cazzo devo andare? C'è una via. Ma come fa a non esserci una via? Ma che discorsi sono?
Who disturbs us? We see the light in the dark!
Coglioni. Il martello lo prendo volentieri, patata. È stata lunga come missione. Anche se la scelta era distruggere ogni cosa o distruggere, fare qualche morto, comunque si è fatto morti comunque uguali. Perché mi dai le punti abilità? Missioni, documenti, tutorial no, missioni, bella passata. Bella... Missioni secondarie non mi interessa, voglio fare la storia principale. Allora, quante merti a terza?
Who needs that way?
Merti.
We still have stuff.
3 dozen dead, of no apparent causes. They just fell over. Like their hearts were stopped in their chest.
Purtroppo.
What did you do, Envoy? I know you're involved somehow. Bullshit. There was always another option. Something better than this massacre. Dozens are dead, Envoy. Their loved ones scream for them. What was all this for? The costs were too great, Envoy. And you paid them with third-born blood. I hope your fucking decisions haunt you forever. You've cost so many families their loved ones. You have my permission to go anywhere else. Get out of my sight, envoy.
Entra nel corno di Galawine. Quindi devo uscire un'altra volta. Madonna. $696, porca puttana. È così lontano? A vedere la mappa. Insomma. Ah no, è lì. Potrei fare il viaggio rapido qua, Qui c'è il faro, io posso andare di qua. Sì, dai, faccio il viaggio rapido, cazzo, che faccio? Me la rifaccio tutta a piedi. Col cazzo. Ci penso, ma manco minimamente di rifarmela tutta a piedi. Allora, devo andare... di qua, infatti. Entra nel collo di Galawine, che è di là. Che è di qua dove c'è... sì, dove c'è sto ponte. Aspetta, prima di buttarsi giù. Infatti di qua. Meno male c'avevo il viaggio rapido qua. I nostri sogni ancora ci dividono, entra nel collo di Galawine.
Safe travels to you.
Viaggio verso il corno di Galawine, vai. Si prosegue.
We need to talk. You let a mad archmage unleash death with a spell. I need to know why. So you picked the one that delivered it instantly.
Don't take this out on him. Besides, he's right. No one should have to make that kind of choice.
Qualsiasi scelta faceva era distruzione, era morte.
Rinrin knows more about the Dream Scourge than we do, and we know more than most others do. She found a great solution, but it came with a great cost. What more could we expect?
Do you hear yourself? You both saw what kind of person she is. The twisted little world she built for herself. If ending the Dream Scourge means handing our fate to someone like her, then perhaps it's not worth the cost.
Oh, Naivasta, fuitu meyu. Damned if I'm leaving my fate in the hands of a blessed magical authority figure. God, Archmage, or anyone else.
Agreed. If the gods cared enough to intervene, they would have. No, we're on our own. We stand here bickering while the solution is just over the horizon. Nothing matters but the garden. Shatterscarp, even Emerald Stair. They're distractions by comparison.
If we run into Ludwig out there, it's gonna be ugly.
Frankly, I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Ludwig's day.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. She's stubborn, like a rat. And I plan on hunting her like a rat.
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she has any other sides.
You know her better than any of us. What's your read?
That might be easier said than done.
Well, the joke's on her in any case. Ludwig won't get very far without that map. She'll be scratching her skull.
Somehow, I don't think she'll let that stop her for long.
And Ludwig definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't leave food on her plate.
But will she do the same? I think not. Violence may be inevitable.
Ludwig and her steel garrote have the numbers and the power. But we have spunk and a map.
Bravissima, ragazzi.
And that might just be enough to
abbiamo
find the
fregato una
garden before
mappa,
she
lo può dir
does.
forte.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely understand, with no guarantees of what we'll find there. Still, I am determined to reach the garden, above all else.
Ugh, that's just a pile of Sokka. Right, the voice in your head that none of us have ever met. I hear dying has some interesting side effects.
Hey, we are all on the same side here, Marius.
You won't find a blessed thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a page-raku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galawain's tusks. The land is made of lava and acid. It wants to eat you alive.
So it's tough odds. We've gotten this far together.
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support life. I don't have to be a Blessed Oracle to know this won't go how you think it will. And all your clues come from one source. You've been following a voice in your head. What do you know about Sappadal? How do you know you can trust them? That's good for you. What about the rest of us, huh? Will your secret god bring us all back or just you?
What's on your mind, Marius? What bothers you so?
Because I can scream until I'm blue in the face, and you people would still rather trust the Envoy's pet headache demon. And now you want to drag us through the deadliest region in the world because a sleeping god said so. Oh, I've been acting odd. Me. Need I remind you that we're talking about jumping off a cliff because your head voices tell us to? I'm done here. Do whatever blessed planning you want to do. You don't need me for that.
Let's just take a breath, Marius. You don't mean that.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me when it's time to go.
Poor Marius. Something's really rattled him.
I've never seen Marius like this. Something's going on with him, but I don't know what. You don't have to worry about trust. He'll grumble, but he'll still give you his best, which is better than anyone else's.
Well, hopefully Marius will be okay soon. We have to get going if we want to get to the garden before Ludwig.
We won't get far unless we look after each other. Now's your chance.
Io devo controllare l'equipaggiamento prima di andare. No, Marius non mi interessa tanto, rompe il cazzo.
I don't know what this thing is, but it's giving off power like you wouldn't believe.
Qua che c'è incantarmi speciali, vediamo che sono del gigante no, perché devo incantare quello? Tanto non posso incantare niente, quindi Allora, qua che c'è? Cosa si può potenziare? La bacchetta non la posso potenziare. Posso potenziare un cazzo. C'ho il ramo ma non ho quell'altro. Che posso creare? Niente, perché non ho un cazzo. C'era le scorte. Bella così nero. No. Così. Marius lo lasciamo così. E Kai sì, lo lasciamo così. Marius metto qui. Allora. No, aspetta. Io non ho equipaggiamenti nuovi, niente, no. Sono del gigante, 60 cose, 70, sono del gigante. Poi c'è l'accampamento. Questa è una protezione, però. Accampamento, accampamento, accampamento. Abbiamo le corazze. Accampamento. Cambio uscita dell'acqua che da più durante le altre una percezione. Questo equipaggiamolo. Altre percezioni internet una percezione. Adesso vedi tante poca roba. C'è il grimaldello, gli infusi. Ok, no? Possiamo andare avanti. Interagisci, vai. Scelgo sempre loro due, gli azzi di chat. Conferma. Per il momento sempre gli azzi di chat. Poi vedremo in seguito magari. Allora, io direi che possiamo anche fermarci qui, ragazzi. Siamo contro l'ingresso gente. Fammi vedere la mappa. Cazzo siamo? Qua giù bisogna arrivare. Io so qui, devo arrivare qua giù. Eccola qua. I nostri sogni ancora ci divino. Il corno di Galawain. Ok. Allora facciamo così. Facciamo così. Tanto siamo qui, va bene. Io direi di salvare qui magari. Facciamo così. Salviamo la partita. Perfetto. Salva. Perfetto, torniamo al menu principale. Anzi, mi fermo qui, ragazzi. Mi raccomando, ragazzi, come sempre, se vi è piaciuto questo nuovo gameplay di Avowed, mi raccomando, lasciate un like, mi raccomando, e continuate a seguirci iscrivendovi al nostro canale YouTube, il Pipistrello d'Arezzo. Ciao ragazzi, alla prossima.